Hey, what's going on YouTube? And welcome back to Sense of South Jersey with me, Kellen, for a fragrance video, right? Like, this is gonna be something I've been waiting to do for a very long time. It's a mixture of a review, but more so revisiting an infamous video that I made 4 years ago. So, again, before we jump into this video, if it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe, follow the Instagram page, check out the link for my Mercari page if you want to buy anything directly from my collection. Link is in the description. If you like the Masuda button downs or the Marcus Aurelius t-shirts, go ahead and get the link in the description as well too. But this video is like a reaction video, a very long delayed reaction and revisitation of a video I made, like I said, 4 years ago in 2020. It is now 2024, and I am revisiting the 1986 Oriental Woody fragrance Zino by Davidoff, and this time it's the vintage version. As you can see, it's got the signature, or excuse me, cursive there. So, I'm not going to break it down like a typical review. We're just going to revisit it, and I got something special planned as well. I'm going to see if my opinion has changed any more about this fragrance now that I have the vintage, now that it's been 4 years, now that I've had so many different fragrances between 2020 and now, along with some changes in what I wear more often too. So anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's compare this fragrance to my opinion before. Well, we are going to look at the presentation, right? Because the old box did not have the signature cursive on there. And I sort of like that. I think that does make it look a little better. I think it's a classier look for Davidoff as opposed to just saying Zino and then Davidoff written there. The bottle is still like really goofy looking. I think I said before, it's like you have a tuxedo and you wear like a baseball cap with it or something. Like the cap is corny. It's cheap. But again, it's never really an expensive fragrance. Maybe it was back in the day. Decent sprayer on this one, and I'm like tasting Zino right now. It's awful. So, I do like the look of the bottle. I will say the look of the bottle is different, and it's nicer looking than it was when I got the the current version 4 years ago, which I think was like a 4.2 ounce bottle, where this is just a 75 ml. Yeah. Fluid ounces, 2.5, and it is an eau de toilette concentration. As far as the notes go, I don't know, there's lavender, Brazilian rosewood, obviously there's patchouli. That really doesn't matter. That's not what this is about. This video is about really the reactions from you guys as subscribers when I didn't like a classic renowned fragrance, and my opinion about it, and so forth and so on too. So I've got something special, how we're gonna kind of go back in time and take a look at some of the reactions from subscribers like you. Okay, so what I have here is a list of comments from that video from 4 years ago that I found so ridiculous of people getting upset. And it's not even like they were about the fragrance. Many of them were just personal shots at me, and I did find them funny. And I can laugh at myself here too. So the first one was, Manny from Scarface is doing Colombian gold reviews. I'm completely surprised by your negative review. So I look like Manny from Scarface. Zino, this is the second one, is for mature gentlemen. One sniff of Davidoff's signature fragrance forces women into instant ovulation. Sense of South Jersey should stick to reviewing unisex scents. And this was like 4 years ago when that person wrote that. I don't think there was a single slight of anything unisex on my page at that point, or any video that I reviewed. So that one was funny. Comment number 3 that I wrote down. This guy looks like Manny from Scarface. Again, a Scarface reference. Number 4, you look like Barbie's Ken doll. Okay, number 5. Looks like a fake bottle. I love that one. It's a fake bottle. I got it from Fragrance Net. It was $20. Who was faking Zino Davidoff current version? It just does not happen. It's fake only because I didn't like it and you do. That's what that means, but still pretty funny. Okay. But you like Brut and you like Aqua de Jo. I think you were high when you smelled Zino's Davidoff. I was definitely not high. I wouldn't have been able to make the video. You would have known too. I would have been like, so, okay, that's funny. Comment number 7. This one's funny because it is exactly the same as 2 other ones. One necklace, too many necklaces. You look like you're from Scarface. So that's the 3rd Scarface reference I got. Okay, now this one's interesting. I think you missed your calling. Give your opinion on something else. You are not made for perfumes. Wow. I guess I should just quit, because I didn't like a cologne once. Well, a couple times. All right. You have a problem with your nose. I guess I do. I guess because I don't like the smell of something, I have a problem with my nose. That one's funny though. I mean, and a lot of these I know are humorous as well too. Man, you're so wrong with this review. Not mean, just funny, you know, very, very, very intense. Some people taking it personally. It's all part of the fun though. Now, these next, I think, are some of the most ridiculous ones. Man, do you dye your eyebrows? Stop doing that. There's grace in aging. I do not dye my eyebrows. Look, this is just, it's just the way they are. They're dark. What do you want from me? Okay, here's one. Comment number 12. First time I've disliked one of your videos. I'm so confused. You like denim, but you hate Zino? You lost a subscriber. Oh no. Garbage taste there, buddy. Had to unsubscribe. That's the next one. And then the last one I wrote down here. This is out of the 14 comments I wrote down because there's a lot. Go check them out. They're really funny. And there's a lot of positive ones and you know, humorous ones too, but these are some of the funnier ones that are just personal shots at me. Eyebrows on purpose, question mark, or are you cursed? I guess I'm cursed. So those are the type of reactions that video garnered because people love Zino so much. So I went ahead and bought another bottle several months ago. I intended to make this video several months ago, but I never did because it's fucking Zino. So, you know, it can wait. But let's go into what it smells like. And we're going to compare it to one of the things that people say it smells exactly like, and that's Tom Ford's Beau de Jour. And I also have, not the vintage because it was like 2019, and then the Gentleman's line came out in 2020, but the original version. Okay, I got the dry down on this one. Let's get some opening here for Zino. So let's spray this on. Oh my God, it's so harsh in the beginning. It's just that's where the burnt patchouli smell comes out. And I think it's pretty much stays like that. But let's put some Tom Ford Beau de Jour, the Gentleman's fragrance. Yeah, see, the opening with this, like you can smell different things and it's just a lot. It's still strong and long lasting, but it's like not nearly as harsh, softer landing in the opening. But the dry down for this is on this hand. I did it before the video. And then this just becomes like funky and like musty and dirty. Yeah, guys, this still sucks. This still sucks so bad. And even in its vintage form, I will say I liked it a little bit better than what I remember the first time. Is at certain points I'm like, all right, like I get its comparison, but there's a dusty mustiness to this vintage one, and it's not sour. It smells like it should be. And you know, I wore it all day the other day, and at the very end, I'm like, okay. And I was trying to seriously, I really thought I was, but it still is trash. And you know, I'm gonna sell this bottle. It's full. You know, you can see that the fill line's like right there. And it, you know, just go ahead and get the Tom Ford. The Beau de Jour smells amazing, so much higher quality. And I remember I even asked my girlfriend, I got a second opinion. What does she like? Does she like this one? She said she loved the Beau de Jour, hated the Zino. I promise I'm not making that up. Don't care if you believe me or not. Yeah, it still has that burnt, like syrupy smell to it. And this one is just significantly higher quality. The lavender's in there. You know, it's woody, but there's a gentleman freshness to it. I don't know. Beau de Jour is just on a whole other level. This is like the Chad patchouli, and this is the incel live in your mom's basement and, you know, just talk shit online type of patchouli scent too. So sorry guys, Zino still sucks. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me for this quick, fun video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a revisit back in time, now trying the vintage version of Zino. And yes, my opinion is still the same. I do not like this scent. In fact, I hate it. It's awful. Go ahead and get the Tom Ford Beau de Jour. Whether it's this version or the Gentleman's line, they are not that different at all. They smell great. This smells horrible. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think? Go ahead, talk as much crap as you'd like. It's funny, and maybe I'll do another revisit to this in another 4 years. You know, 2028, we'll look back in time again and read some of the new comments too. So thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Make sure to check out the Instagram page, check out the link to the Mercari page, Aurelius Apparel workout shirts. Link in the description for the discount. Same thing with the Masudo, 40% off the retail, and that link is in there as well. And again, I will see you guys all in the next video. You take care.